Jason has finally been released in Dead by Daylight. And there's an add-on in the game that makes him completely S tier. Let's check it out. So first off, we're going to go with Orderly Shoe. It increases the duration of haste after a jump scare for 5 seconds, which will help us with movement speed. And this next add-on is a real game changer. We're going to go with Deputy's Badge, which basically I can get free gen kick while in my power, which is absolutely insane. All I have to do is run next to the gen and it's popped. Boom. So let's see how the games go. All right, so we're loading into Suffocation Pit. I kind of know where survivors would spawn because of obviously my game knowledge. I go across the map and I go to the side of Shack. I instantly pop power so I can get that distance on the survivors. Get that easy pressure. I see 2 survivors here, so I decided to jump scare them. And I decided to block the pallet so they had no other choice but to run this direction. I had an issue here where I couldn't pick up the survivor. I had to pick up the spike. It's not an issue really, but I feel like they should change the button maybe. I'm not too sure. Yeah, I get this hook because I do have pain res. I don't care. The gens just pop so easily. I miss here. I don't know what I was doing, but I get that easy M1, which is nice. I instantly pop power again because I see the gen's DMS, so I apply pressure here. And he's actually just waiting here. No sprint burst or anything. He's just waiting by the gen for it to be uncovered, which is questionable. But we move on. We digress. We go back to the hook because we see Rick getting the free save, so I want to get that free pressure. Michonne tries to take the hit for him, but it doesn't happen. I get that wall pin against Rick. Easy free pressure. Getting that pain res second stack. And another DMS proc. So I go over here. I see them healing here. And with my add-on, Orderly Shoe, I just get that speed boost, which is so good. I get it for 5 extra seconds. But I should have dropped this here because Jason is 110. And it is absolutely miserable going around loops like this. So I do drop it, I think. Yeah, I do. I try and get use out of Deputy's Badge. But he's working the gen. Oh, so not he, Michonne. I thought it was Quentin. She's working the gen, so it gives her a skill check instead of blowing up the gen. It's like oppression. It's that type of skill check. And if she fails it, the gen does blow up. But it gives me more info of if there's a survivor working on it, it won't blow up instantly. But yeah, I get this easy jump scare here as well. I'll block the pallet. Get that nice easy M1. And then I tried to go for something here, but I think the survivor was just, yeah, they were just waiting at the door. But you never know. You never know. You miss all the shots you never take. So it's always worth to go for a shot. Especially when it's a new killer. And I want to make this one of my mains, so I want to get really, really good at him. So there's the third stack of pain res, which is lovely. I give more pressure to this gen because I know Quentin's trying to pop it. Like, oh. Well, you keep going back to this gen, man. I know you're going to try and pop it, so of course I'm going to keep coming back. Quentin, for some reason, slow vaults this, so I win the 50-50, I guess. Yeah, losing a gen, but it's no problem. I get another hook, which is really good. I think that's all my pain res stacks now. Get the easy pallet break. I think brutal strength would be good on this killer because... yeah, I don't know. I just feel like his breaking animation is really slow. And I just get easy 2-tap. Nice. Really nice. Satisfying. It's so satisfying when you stick him against the wall. Like, oh, chef's kiss. You know what I mean? So I get this hook here. And I thought I saw someone here. My scratch marks are telling me someone's here, but I wasn't too sure. So I do this, but you get an anti-camp animation. I kind of fucked myself over there, but it's alright. I was just really confused where the survivor went. So I checked these gens again because I know they're trying to pop it to save their own lives. And yeah, look at that. Free gen kick. Boom. Look at this one. Free gen kick. Boom. On to the next. Honestly, this add-on is S tier. And I see them all healing here, so perfect. I switch sides and I jump scare them. Boom. I missed, but we're not going to talk about that dead hard. because I missed as well. So yeah, I go for this Rick here. He just could do nothing there. Jason is a zoning killer. Even though he was nerfed, he still is a zoning killer. And again, just Rick can't do anything here. If he vaults, he's dead. If he can't pallet, he's dead. So yeah, absolutely nothing he could have done. I see, I think it was the Michonne waiting for, no, it's not Michonne, sorry. The Lara waiting for the pallet save. And I'm just not bored yesterday, am I? So I go around and get that another hook. Trying to apply pressure to Lara. Yeah, I catch her off guard here. And yeah, look at that. Insane. She lagged. I don't know if it was, yeah, she lagged. You can see it on her name, she lagged. And then I just catch her off guard there because I think she was confused as well, maybe. I'm not too sure. But that was quite interesting. So I'll take Lara over to get that free pressure on the originally hook save, and I don't know what they're doing here. They both take hits for some reason. She wasn't even half wiggled open. Just, I don't know. The decision making is quite questionable. Yeah, I go for this Quentin here at Shack. I just missed that, I think. I'm not too sure. But then I try and zone him here again. I block the window, but the anti-camp animation is absolutely horrible. Like, I understand why it's in the game, but oh my, it's so slow and it's so funny. Get DC there on Lara. I don't know why she DC'd, but sure, she was dead. And yeah, free pressure on this Michonne. The gen gets DMS'd. And I missed. Nice. So she loots me for a little bit, get a pallet stun, so I leave to get that pressure on the other gens. And yeah, I find someone working this gen here. I give them the hard skill check and they actually hit it, which is good. It was Rick. So yeah, I give chase to him. I'll go for these long shots here because, you know, I really want to get good at Jason. I want to get these long shots. And yeah, I'm just going for them. I'm not too sure if they'd hit or not, but oh well. I catch Michonne on this gen again. It's just that when you know your survivors are working on a certain gen, you could just easily put pressure on them, right? Because they're never going to leave the gen. It's like stubbornness almost. I'm like it when I play Survivor. But yeah, I cut Michonne off here. She could do literally nothing, right? She thought I was going to spawn at the window. That's why she pre-vaulted it. But no. And we both mess up there. 2 missed dead odds, unfortunately. But yeah, it just goes down to, you know, the bare bones of looping a pallet. I catch her. And I see Rick there. I know he's wanting to get the save, so I bait it. I stand on this side of the pallet, so he's blocked from it, and I just get that M1. I don't know why he threw the pallet. It's kind of a waste, but, you know, it's good for me. Get it out of the way. So yeah, I get Michonne killed. And boom. Deputy's bad once again. It's perfect. And I catch Rick healing here, which is interesting. So I easily give pressure. I get confused there, but I managed to catch up to him again. I try and block the pallet, which is, you know, I actually managed to do that. He moves on to the next filler, but it's fine. And then I catch him with a devastating blow to the chest. Getting a nice Mori. I do quite like this Mori. It's a good one. I really appreciate it. But yeah, now we're on the last survivor. Hatch spawns. And I activate power because you can see the hatch in your power, which is nice. And then you can also, you know, see the survive scratch marks. So I catch him here. I see his footprints. And I decided to, you know, go for him. And he just gives up. So yeah, that's the game. I get a nice Mori on him as well. And the Mori screen is a bit weird. Ignore my foot charm. Yeah, ignore that. But yeah, I get the 4K, which is really good. I managed to showcase the add-ons. The Deputy's badge is just honestly insane. It makes Jason S tier in my opinion. It's just free pressure. There's no downside to it, which is amazing. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video.